Welcome into Tailgate Thursday for week number 7 of the 2022 college football season. My name is David Morrison. I'm the Ball Society lead analyst, here to guide you through another great week of college football. We begin in Knoxville, Tennessee, our beloved and undefeated Tennessee Volunteers, 6th in the nation, undefeated at 5-0 on the year, taking on the undefeated number 3 Alabama Crimson Tide. It's the third Saturday in October. It's the game of the week in college football. College Game Day is going to be there. SEC Nation is going to be there. The whole world will be watching at Neyland Stadium when the Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers meet this Saturday at 3:30 Eastern on CBS. I cannot wait for this game. For more information on this game, please make sure you listen to Good Old Rocky Talk and Ball Society Live. Running through the rest of the college football, Saturday we begin high noon on Fox. Big noon Saturday. A couple undefeated teams in the Big Ten. Number 10, Penn State at number 5, Michigan at the Big House. Big time matchup in the Big Ten East. Who's going to prevail in this one? Can Penn State upset Michigan on their home field, or will Michigan continue to roll kind of like they did last year? We'll find out as the Nittany Lions and the Wolverines meet on Fox. 3:30 on ABC. Big time matchup in the Big 12. The conference is up for grabs. Who's going to win it? Right now, Oklahoma State, number 8 in the country, heading down to Fort Worth to take on the undefeated TCU Horned Frogs, having a great season. Knocked off undefeated Kansas last week on the road. They dismantled Oklahoma a couple weeks ago. Can they knock off another team from the state of Oklahoma and the Cowboys of Oklahoma State? Oklahoma State has a road win over Baylor a couple weeks ago. Should be a lot of fun when the Cowboys and the Frogs meet on ABC at 3:30. Another game on the 3:30 slot on the ACC network. Number 15, NC State, taking on undefeated number 18, Syracuse. Dino Babers has got this team clicking right now. They're taking on their toughest game on the year. NC State, even though they dropped a game to Clemson, but they've won every other game so far. Can they go on the road and spoil Syracuse undefeated season at the Courier Dome? 3:30 on the ACC network, the Wolfpack and the Orange. Moving to a couple primetime games, 7:30 on the SEC network, another top 25 showdown. Number 16, Mississippi State, heading to the Bluegrass State to take on number 22, Kentucky. Kentucky's dropped 2 games in a row so far. They lost to Ole Miss on the road and then lost a crucial game at home to South Carolina. Can they get back going here? Can Mark Stoops get Kentucky back in the win column? Mississippi State's red hot right now. The Pirate, Mike Leach, and Will Rogers putting up some crazy numbers. Somebody's going to take a big-time loss in this one. And also at the same time, somebody's going to get a big momentum win as the Bulldogs of Mississippi State takes on the Wildcats of Kentucky. 7:30 Saturday night on the SEC Network. Final college football game we're going to preview in the Pac-12. 8 o'clock on Fox. Number 7, USC, heading to Salt Lake City to take on number 20, Utah. Utah dropped a game to another team from the SoCal area in UCLA at the Rose Bowl. And now they welcome in USC. USC's riding a lot of momentum. Lincoln Riley having a great first season. Caleb Williams right there with Hendon Hooker as far as a Heisman Trophy favorite. But USC has struggled going into Utah years past. This is kind of a Achilles heel they've had the last several years. Can USC finally defeat the Utes? We'll find out Saturday night, 8 o'clock on Fox. And finally, our high school game of the week. A couple of undefeated teams in the Volunteer State. 7-0 Red Bank Lions heading to Fayetteville to take on the undefeated Fayetteville Tigers. Should be a lot of fun. Someone's going to take their first loss. Somebody's going to go to 8-0. That's how the wonderful game of football goes about. Red Bank and Fayetteville, our Ball Society high school game of the week. Don't forget to listen to the podcast, Good Old Rocky Talk. We welcome in VFL Eric Gaines to the show. He previewed the Tennessee-Alabama game. A great guest. Make sure you go back and listen to it. It was our most downloaded episode since we started the podcast. Very excited about it. Good Old Rocky Talk, available on Amazon, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And also, don't forget, Make sure you follow our social media accounts, facebook.com/UT Vol Society, youtube.com/Vol Society, and on Twitter @Society Vol. That's going to wrap it up for Tailgate Thursday. Enjoy the third Saturday in October. Go Vols. Let's beat Alabama. And we'll talk to y'all next week on Tailgate Thursday right here on the Vol Society.